Not bad for an old man, eh? So guys, like I was saying in my last update video, that I was going to be heading on up to Northern Ontario to go visit some of my favorite people. And we got on down there. We did a little. We drove out 8 hours just past Sudbury, Ontario, to visit some family. And a while back, we kind of got to talking, and they were telling me they were looking to sell their canoe. And I was like, oh, geez, why would you sell your canoe? You know, I said your camp's right on the water and whatnot. And anyway, basically, to make a long story short, they offered me the canoe. Now, I was going to drive on down there and go visit them and on my vacation, but I was having car trouble, and then kind of got the car fixed, and I had car trouble again. And I was like, oh man, nothing's really working out. So I guess I told them that I would, you know, just pass on it, sell it, or do whatever you want to do, and that would be that. But my uncle had offered to drive it on down, and I was like, oh man, I feel horrible, the fact that you're giving me a free canoe and you have to deliver it too. So I kind of got on the phone with my dad, talked a little bit, and we arranged kind of like a little overnighter. So I finished work on Friday night, got in the car, got home real late, ended up having to stay, almost work a double. Ended up staying there pretty late. Picked up some supper on the way home. It was like around 9 or 10 o'clock by the time I got home. Ended up waking up the next morning, packing my bags, waking up the next morning, and we hit the road, and we were on our way to Northern Ontario to visit my aunt and uncle. So by the time we got on down there, we had some oh, holy shit, did you see that? Anyway, by the time we got down there, it was around 2 o'clock. We had an awesome visit with some awesome people. It was just a shame that it was so short of a visit. It would have been much better if we could have stayed a little longer, but we'll see if we can plan another trip down there sometime and actually spend some good quality time with them and get to spend some more time with my cousins. But as we were down there, we picked up the canoe, said goodbye the next morning, and then we were on our way back home for another 8 hours. Got home, and that was that. So, and actually, when we were heading on out to Northern Ontario for our visit, my Aunt Lynn actually made a delicious lunch for my father and I, and my son. We had a bunch of sandwiches, and some pate, and egg sandwiches, and ham sandwiches, and actually, she probably went a little bit out of control and got us way too much food, but it was very much appreciated and absolutely delicious. So I want to give you a big thank you from all three of us. Actually, my buddy Jesse and I, we came out on the canoe to just do a little tour of this island in behind me. It's about 1 kilometer long. We did a little fishing in the beginning, and then we came on out here and started hiking this island, because there's a lot of oak trees on there. We were hiking this island trying to find some hen of the woods. We didn't end up finding any, but we ended up paddling back in the dark. It was a lot of fun, nice little hike, and a nice little paddle too. Unfortunately, we didn't catch any fish, or find any mushrooms, but it's still good to get out. But today we're out on this, and I just want to give a good shout out to Holly and Wade, and thank you so much. I couldn't bring out Logan with me today, but he will be coming out with me on this long weekend, this long Thanksgiving weekend, and he'll be getting his first paddle on. So don't you worry, you'll be seeing him and this guy pretty soon. But today, I'm just going to go solo and go around here a little bit and see if we can catch some fish. who actually saw my, or who's been around my channel for a while. I did a giveaway a while back, and I came out here with my inflatable kayak before it blew up on me, and I was fishing off this little island here, and I had a little bit of lunch. We had a pretty good day. We announced a giveaway and all that, and I caught a lot of fish, actually. Some nice bass over the sand here. But I'm gonna see if I can paddle out to that spot that I was with my buddy Jesse there yesterday, or Wednesday, and see if we can get into a spot, because there's a real shallow bit, and then it gets deep, and I want to see if I can just kind of park the canoe up on the shallow bit, and see if we can get onto some bass in that little bit of a deeper spot, if it's not too windy out here. So guys, the next time I have an opportunity to head out north, there's a few people I'm hoping to be able to stop in and see. Obviously, I want to go visit my aunt and uncle for maybe a little bit of an extended stay. That would be awesome. But along the way, I'd like to stop in and possibly meet up with Pine Martin. Martin's got a great channel. You should check him out. Awesome dude, really knows his stuff. And if at all possible, I would love to sit down and maybe have a steak and a beer with him. And you know, just talk some bushcraft and just outdoor stories, share some stories. Although I'm sure he's got far more interesting stories than I have. Along the way as well, I'd like to go see Doug from Pinetree Line Outdoors. Doug's another awesome dude, and actually, I encourage you to head on over to Doug's channel right now. He's selling some merchandise for. Basically for kids. He's going to be supporting. What do we got going on here? He's supporting the Big Brothers Association over in Sudbury, and he's selling some merchandise, some nice shirts and all that, sweaters and whatnot. And all proceeds are going to the charity. It's a very good charity. It's going to help out kids that are in need, who don't have possibly a father figure or a big brother or big sister at home, or you know, gives the kids someone to mentor, or offers the kids a mentor to help them out through their tough times. So if you can, head on over to Doug's channel if you want to help some kids. I've ordered mine. Just to let you know, Doug, I got mine on order, buddy. If you want to help out some kids, you should go ahead and order yours. So coming up next year, I'm hoping to be able to head out north again, possibly meet up with some of these guys, maybe even possibly do a video with them. That would be pretty cool. And while I'm out there, visit some family and have a really good time, and hopefully do some fishing, because the fishing out there is the bomb. So let's see if we can get on some fish here. Sorry guys, if you can, I'm going to ask you to head on over to Pinetree Line Outdoors. Say hello to Doug for me, and hit him a subscribe, or even follow him on Instagram. That would be great. And the same goes for Mr. Martin from Pine Martin. Check him out also on YouTube. Shoot him a subscribe. Both these gentlemen you can learn quite a bit from. Some awesome dudes on top of that. And if you can, head on over to ptloutdoors.com or .ca. I can't remember. I'll put it in the description again. And purchase some merch from Mr. Pinetree Line, and help out some kids while you're at it. I'm Mark from Vegetable Outdoors. I'll see you in the next one.